Authum Investment, a stock which is repeatedly giving upper circuit these days. How strong is the company and who are behind it? This company is in use for buying the Reliance Home Finance. How does it augur for Authum? What should investors know about these stocks? Let's look at these companies and then the factors behind this. There is a recent news. Reliance Home Finance is uh, owned by Reliance Capital. Of course, Anil Ambani is the promoter. Reliance Home Finance has been saddled by debt of around 13,000 crore to various financial institutions. Now, recently, as per the debt resolution plan, the Committee of Creditors has invited bids for the debt resolution, and Authum Investment and Finance, this company, placed the highest bid of 2,887 crore. Second bidder, other bidders were Capri Global, Avenue Capital, Ares SSG. But today, the news is that Authum Investment is been approved as the highest bidder and will be taking over Reliance Home Finance. And this would mean this will be like 23% recovery for the lenders, and this will be the haircut. Now, who is the promoter of Authum Investment? Alpana Dangi is the promoter of Authum Investment. This company is a Mumbai-based NBFC with focus on capital market. And even though the lenders approve of a bid, they will need a clearance from RBI for the company to change hands. Now, this means once this is done, Authum Investment will be taking over Reliance Home Finance from Reliance Capital. Now, first of all, let's look at Reliance Home Finance. This company has been uh, giving good performance until March 2016-17, but later on started accumulating losses. And the total market capitalization is only 257 crore, and it has around 13 or 14,000 crore odd borrowings, and then it has a cash on its books around 1,300 crore. Now, what is the company Authum stands to gain? It gains the cash on its books and the assets. Assets is said to be around 13,000 crore, out of which um, the around 23% is being has to be paid to the lenders. This will be 2,887 crore. Now, out of this, 90% has to be paid upfront, and the rest of the 10% later on. Now, let's look at Authum Investment. Let's look at how capable is this company to take over Reliance Home Finance. Authum Investment, if you see, this company has not been doing very well for the past 10 years, I guess. So you can look at this financial. This even now the market capitalization of the company is 927 crore, and that too because the company share price went up by 7 times in 1 year. Now you can imagine in last one before 1 year, the company was a 150 to some to 200 crore market capitalization company. Even now the book value of the company is just 489 rupees per share, which translates to around let's say 800 crore odd. And then it's surprising that this company has put down a bid for 2,887 crore. And now look at the profit and loss figures for this company for over the years. You can see the quarterly results first, where I have circled the losses. Sales were uh, -5 in crore in 2019, minus March 2019. June 2019 it was -7 crore, and consequently the profits also similar value. Now this company trade basically is a finance company which trades in derivative stocks, capital markets. Then we can argue that the sales may not be very uniform throughout the years, but now surprisingly you can see the sales has ballooned to 47 crore in September 2020 and December 2020 to 147 crore. Consequently, the profit has ballooned to 27 crore in September 2020 and December 2020 the profit is 102 crore. Now This might explain the huge up move the company has, but the question to ask is, where does this sales come from? This unusual sales and unusual profits come from. Now let's look at the shareholding pattern of Awesome Finance. Prior to September 2019, the current promoter, which is Alpana S. Dangi, who has been holding only around 20% of this stock, and that too, the person acquired in December 2018. And rest of all of the, you can see the rest of the shareholders, many people, almost 10 to 15 people who's holding 2 to 3 odd percent. And in September 2019, Alpana Danki acquired most of these shareholders' share and brought the share percentage to 74%, and then became the sole promoter of the company. Now, whether this was purposeful or not, this is for the prospect investors to think. And also, you can see the share price of Authum investment ballooning from sub 100 levels to now it's around 500. So you can see in 1 year, I mean, even it was sub 70 levels in last year. And one thing I just found from the internet is that the top bidder, this owner of this Authum investment company, is the wife of once banned investor Sanjay Dangi. It was around 10 years back when it was Sanjay Dangi was banned from the capital market for manipulating the share for Akriti company.